Success. It's a word that gets thrown around so much it's almost lost its meaning. But let me ask you this. What does success mean to you? Not to your parents, not to your friends, not to society, to you. Is it financial freedom? The ability to wake up every morning and do what you love? Is it being respected, admired, remembered? Or is it something deeper, a legacy that outlives you, proof that you didn't just exist, but you mattered? Whatever it is, I want you to hold that image in your mind. Picture it clearly. Feel it. That's your reason. That's your why. But here's the truth, and it's going to sting. Most people will never get there. Most people will never taste real success. Not because they lack talent or potential, but because they're too comfortable being comfortable. They talk about success like it's a lottery ticket. Like one day they'll wake up and everything will magically fall into place. But life doesn't work like that. Success doesn't knock on your door and introduce itself. Success is hunted. It's chased down. It's fought for. And if you're not willing to fight, someone else will. Now, if you're still here, if you're still listening, it means you're not like most people. You're not content with average. You're ready to do whatever it takes to rise above, to become the kind of person who doesn't just dream about success, but owns it. But to do that, you need a roadmap. You need a system. You need rules. Not 10 rules. Not 5. Just 3. 3 rules that, if you master them, will transform your life. And no, these aren't the kind of rules you hear in some feel-good motivational speech. These are raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic. These are the rules that separate the winners from the losers. So let's get into it. Why does success matter? Seriously, have you ever thought about it? Why do you wake up every day and go through the motions? Is it just to pay bills, to survive, to scrape by? That's not living. That's existing. In the United States, we love to talk about the American dream. The idea that anyone, no matter where they come from, can achieve greatness. And you know what? That dream is real. But it's not free. It comes with a price tag. The price? Sacrifice, discipline, relentless effort. Look around you. The people who are truly successful didn't stumble into it. They built it. They sacrificed weekends, sleep, comfort. They stared failure in the face and kept going. And they did it because they knew something most people don't. Success isn't just about you. It's about the people who depend on you. The people you inspire, the people you prove wrong. It's about walking into a room and knowing you belong there. It's about living a life so full of purpose and passion that, when it's all said and done, you leave this world better than you found it. But here's the kicker. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who work. The first rule of success is this. You need a purpose, not a goal, not a wish, a purpose. Let me tell you something about purpose. It's not something you stumble upon while scrolling through TikTok. It's not something someone else can give you. It's something you have to dig deep and discover for yourself. Think about every great leader, every revolutionary, every person who changed the game. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream. Elon Musk wants to colonize Mars. Oprah Winfrey turned a talk show into an empire. They didn't just wake up one day and think, maybe I'll try this. They had a purpose, a mission, a fire inside them that couldn't be extinguished. So, what's yours? What gets you out of bed in the morning? What keeps you up at night? If you don't know, it's time to find out. Take a moment. Sit in silence. Think about what truly matters to you. What are you willing to fight for? What are you willing to suffer for? And once you find it, write it down. Make it real. Because without purpose, you're just drifting. And in a world this competitive, drifting gets you nowhere. Now let's talk about growth. Because if you're not growing, you're dying. The world we live in moves fast. New technologies, new opportunities, new challenges. They're coming at you every single day. And if you're not keeping up, you're falling behind. Think about the greats in any field. Kobe Bryant didn't just rely on his talent. He was the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. Jeff Bezos didn't build Amazon by coasting. He constantly innovated, constantly learned. So what's your excuse? If you're not reading, if you're not learning new skills, if you're not surrounding yourself with people who challenge you, you're wasting your potential. Here's a harsh truth. The version of you that exists right now is not enough to get you to where you want to be. You have to evolve. You have to grow. And that means getting uncomfortable. It means taking risks, making mistakes, and learning from them. It means putting in the work every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Because the world doesn't care about your excuses. It cares about results. The third rule is one most people overlook, but it's just as important. Relationships. Success isn't a solo mission. No one gets to the top alone. Steve Jobs had Steve Wozniak. Barack Obama had Michelle. Even the Lone Ranger had Tonto. The people you surround yourself with will either lift you up or drag you down. So choose wisely. Find mentors who've been where you want to go. Build a network of people who inspire you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. And just as importantly, be the kind of person who lifts others up. Because here's the thing. Relationships aren't just about what you can get. They're about what you can give. And when you build genuine connections, the kind that are rooted in trust and respect, you create a support system that will carry you through the toughest times. So now you know the rules. Purpose, growth, connection. 3 simple words, but if you live by them, they'll change everything. But here's the thing. Knowing isn't enough. You have to act. So here's your challenge. Starting today, commit to these rules. Define your purpose. Chase growth relentlessly. Build relationships that matter. And when the world tells you it's impossible, when the odds are stacked against you, when you feel like giving up, remember this moment. Remember why you started. Success is out there, waiting for you to claim it. But you have to want it more than your comfort, more than your excuses, more than anything else. Subscribe to the Midnight Alpha, hit that like button, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Together we rise. Together we conquer. This is your time, your story, your legacy. Make it legendary.